Have you ever looked at your hands and wondered, what if they were the most powerful manifesting tools in the universe? Every time you touch, feel, or gesture, your hands emit invisible waves of energy that shape your reality. What if every prayer, every intention, every dream could begin right from the center of your palms? Science calls it quantum energy. Spirituality calls it divine creation. And when both come together, miracles no longer look like miracles, they look like physics. Today, I'll show you how your hands can literally reprogram the universe around you. We live in a world overflowing with information, yet starving for transformation. People scroll endlessly through their phones, searching for something real, something that reminds them they're more than flesh and bone. Bills, deadlines, heartbreaks, constant noise. Our nervous systems are overstimulated, but our souls are undernourished. You've probably heard about manifestation before. Visualize your dream, feel it, believe it, but still, nothing seems to change. You affirm, you journal, you try to stay positive, but deep down, you feel like something's missing. The secret isn't your thoughts, it's your energy. Because manifestation doesn't respond to what you say, it responds to what you vibrate. Here's the truth quantum physics is finally catching up to. Your body is not solid. It's energy, vibrating at frequencies that interact with the quantum field. Every cell in your body is both a receiver and a transmitter. And your hands are the most sensitive transmitters of all. Think about it. When you pray, you fold your hands. When you heal, you place your hands over a wound. When you love, you hold hands. When you create art, music, or design, you do it through your hands. These aren't coincidences. They're energetic codes written into human consciousness. But most people live disconnected from that flow. We move through our days unaware that our hands are constantly broadcasting energy, often chaotic, stressed, and unintentional. Imagine trying to tune a radio to a peaceful frequency while blasting static. That's what happens when we try to manifest abundance with hands that are tired, tense, and filled with anxiety. The problem isn't that the universe doesn't hear you. It's that your signal is distorted. In the quantum world, coherence, meaning the harmony between your thoughts, emotions, and energy, is what shapes matter. If you think wealth but feel fear, your hands emit mixed frequencies. If you desire love but hold bitterness, the field receives confusion.
Note création. You can't manifest a calm ocean with stormy wave.
And that's where the palm energy secret begins. It's not just a mystical idea, it's a physiological, quantum reality. Your palms have energy centers known in ancient teachings as chakras, but in modern science, we can measure heat, electromagnetic output, and subtle current. They are miniature portals, bridges between your inner world and the quantum field. Yet, 99% of people never activate them consciously. They use their hands to take, scroll, type, but rarely to create, transmit, and bless. The real problem is that we've forgotten what our ancestors knew.
The a relié instrument of manifestation.
Centuries ago, ancient civilizations, from Egypt to India, understood the power of touch, gesture, and intention. In Hindu texts, mudras, hand positions, were used to awaken consciousness. In Christian art, saints are painted with their palms glowing. In Buddhist teachings, the Buddha's right hand reaching toward the earth symbolizes calling reality into being. But modern science began to uncover something even more fascinating. In the 1990s, researchers using Kirlian photography captured energy fields radiating from human skin, most notably from the hands. Later, the HeartMath Institute showed that emotional states could instantly change electromagnetic emissions from the body. The heart and hands are energetically linked. When your heart expands with love or gratitude, your hands become extensions of that frequency, literally broadcasting your emotions into the quantum field. This isn't woo-woo, it's measurable. Quantum physicists like Dr. Amit Goswami and neuroscientists like Dr. Joe Dispenza have shown that intention collapses probability into reality. Your energy is the steering wheel of your life, and your hands are how you hold it. I first stumbled upon this discovery after reading a study about how healers could influence water molecules with their hands, without touching them. It struck me, if our hands can affect water, and our bodies are 70% water, then every time we touch ourselves, pray, or gesture, we're influencing our own molecular reality. So I decided to experiment. Every morning, I sat quietly and rubbed my palms together for 30 seconds, just until I could feel warmth or a subtle tingling. Then I slowly moved my palms apart and felt a magnetic pull, like a soft invisible ball of energy forming between them. At first, it felt silly. But then something shifted. My anxiety began to calm faster than meditation alone.
My focus improved.
And within weeks, opportunities started appearing, random messages, unexpected invitations, old clients returning. It wasn't coincidence. It was coherence. I was finally using my body as an antenna, not just my mind. That's when I realized. We've been trying to manifest through thoughts alone, while ignoring the body's energetic language.
The universe doesn't just listen to what you think. It listens to what you emit.
And your palms are your most direct transmitters into the quantum field. When you align intention, thought, emotion, heart, and transmission hands, you create quantum coherence. That's when the impossible starts to rearrange itself around you.
Now let's get practical.
Here's how you can activate your palm energy power and use it to manifest consciously.
Step 1. Palm awakening.
Sit comfortably. Rub your palms together for 30 to 60 seconds until you feel warmth or tingling. This friction activates your palm chakras and increases electromagnetic flow.
Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Visualize golden light swirling in your hand. Now, slowly separate your palm about 6 inches apart. Can you feel a soft resistance? Like pushing two magnets together?
That's your energy field.
Play with it.
Expand and contract it like a glowing ball between your hands. This is not imagination, it's perception. Your nervous system is learning to sense subtle energy.
Step 2. Programming the field.
Once you feel the energy between your palms, bring them over your heart. Take a deep breath in, and recall one emotion: gratitude. Gratitude is the most coherent frequency in the universe. It instantly aligns you with abundance. As you exhale, imagine sending that gratitude from your heart into your hands. Now your hands are charged with your emotional signature.
Step 3. Quantum intention projection.
Hold your hands open, palms facing up, as if you're offering your desire to the universe. Speak your intention aloud: I am ready to receive abundance in all forms, or I am open to love that mirrors my highest self.
Don't beg, command with love. Your voice vibrate, your palm emit, your heart resonate.
In that alignment, the quantum field takes your signal seriously.
Step 4. Energy seal.
Cup your hands together and visualize sealing that energy, like protecting a seed. Then, gently press your palms to your forehead and say, "It is done."
Feel it in your bones, not just your mind.
End the ritual with 3 slow breaths. Practice this once or twice a day. It takes less than 5 minutes, but consistency turns your hands into living transmitters. Soon you'll begin to feel shifts, subtle synchronicities, easier conversations, unexpected gifts. Remember, quantum manifestation is not about forcing outcomes, it's about becoming coherent with them. Your hands help you do that faster than thought alone. For skeptics, even if you strip away spirituality, this practice still triggers measurable effects. It calms your vagus nerve, reducing stress. It boosts endorphins, raising mood. It creates focus and intentional clarity. And clarity, my friend, is magnetic. A woman named Sarah once shared her story with me after trying this method. She had been stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and financial struggle for years. She believed in manifestation but couldn't make it work. I told her, stop thinking your way into abundance, start feeling your way into it. She practiced the palm activation daily. At first, nothing major changed. But within a month, her energy shifted. People around her said she looked lighter, as if something in her aura had cleared. She got offered a project she dreamed of for years, by someone she hadn't spoken to in a decade. When she held the first payment check, she cried. Not because of the money, but because she finally felt connected to the universe that had always wanted to give.
Transformation doesn't start when life change.
It starts when your energy does. When you activate your palms with love, gratitude, and focus, you remind the universe of your readiness to receive. And because the quantum field is responsive, it rearranges probabilities to match your vibration.
I remember my own transformation.
Before discovering this practice, I lived mostly in my head, anxious, analytical, constantly trying. But energy doesn't respond to trying, it responds to trust. One evening, while practicing palm activation, I felt an overwhelming wave of warmth spread from my hands to my chest. I started crying, not from sadness, but from recognition. I wasn't separate from creation, I was creation. Within weeks, I noticed patterns dissolving, relationships healing, opportunities expanding. That's what happens when you stop asking for energy and start realizing you are energy. Each time you raise your palms to the world, you're saying, I'm ready to co-create. And the universe always answers readiness.
The transformation is not in getting what you want. It's in remembering what you are. Energy, consciousness, and love in motion.
Your hands are not just tools, they're transmitters of destiny. So where does this take us now? We've talked about the problem, the discovery, the method, and the transformation. But here's the final piece, the mission. If you've made it this far, you're not just curious, you're chosen. Not by someone else, but by your own soul to awaken your inner creator. The world is changing fast. People are disconnected, fearful, divided. But those who remember how to align with quantum energy will become anchors of light in the storm. Your mission is simple but sacred. Use your hands to heal, not to harm, to bless, not to blame, to create, not to compete. Each morning, before you grab your phone or rush into chaos, pause. Look at your hands. Whisper, these are the hands of creation. Then rub them together, feel the warmth, and project gratitude into your day. Bless your home, your food, your work, your loved ones. Energy follows attention, and what you bless expands. Teach your children, your friends, your family. Imagine if millions of people began each day activating their palms and sending waves of gratitude into the collective field. Wars would end faster than negotiations. Anxiety would dissolve faster than medication. Because coherence heals what chaos divides. Remember, the quantum field doesn't care about religion, background, or status. It only responds to energy, and your hands are the language it understands best. When you touch someone with love, you alter their frequency. When you create something with joy, you encode that joy into form. And when you live with conscious intention, you become the proof that spirituality and science were never separate, they were always one. So now, here's your daily mission practice. Morning activation, rub palms, connect to gratitude, and visualize light. Midday alignment, when stress hits, pause. Place your palms on your chest and breathe coherence.
Evening transmission. Before sleep, hold your palm over your head and send love into tomorrow. You are not powerless. You are plasma, fréquency, vibration. Your encan éal.
Your thoughts can guide.
Your heart can direct. This is your remindé. Your reality is not something happening to you. It's something happening through you.
The greatest creators in history, artists, inventors, healers, understood this intuitively. They didn't try to manifest. They let energy flow through their hands. From Michelangelo's brush to Tesla's inventions, every creation was guided by an unseen current, the same current that flows through you now.
So, before you leave this video, take one last deep breath.
Look at your palms.
Feel the pulse, the warmth, the life.
That is the same energy that spins galaxies and births stars. It's not out there, it's in you. And it's waiting for you to use it. If this message resonated with you, don't just listen, practice it today. Rub your palms, connect with your heart, and speak your next reality into being. Then share this video with someone who needs to remember their power. Because when one person activates, it ripples through the quantum field for all of us. Together, let's create a wave of coherence so strong that love becomes the new normal.
You're en hold manifesting power.
Now it's time to use them.